Hello world, it is Friday, September 25th. Another gorgeous morning in Defiance. Long time without rain, but I guess that's okay because most of the farmers are entering into harvest time. And rain makes harvest a little more difficult, but I know some of my plants could use some water. It's supposed to be warm again today, and I think the rest of the weekend it's supposed to be quite warm. And then back to what we really should be, probably temperatures in the 60s. So I hope you get a chance to get outside and move around a little bit. Enjoy the outside as much as you can. And today's devotion is entitled, You Are So Special, You Know, written by Jennifer Brownell. Jennifer bases the devotion upon Psalm 8, verses 4 through 5, New Revised Standard Version. What are human beings that you are mindful of them, mortals that you care for them? Yet you have made them a little lower than God and crowned them with glory and honor. Jennifer writes, Sunday, August 9th, 1981. Dear Jennifer, your letter from camp came yesterday. I'm so glad you are enjoying it and making friends. Among a stack of teen love notes and cartoons clipped from the New Yorker, these words jumped out at me. My Grammy wrote thousands, maybe tens of thousands of letters in her life. This is the only one I have, and I didn't even know I had it until I started going through an old box last week. I pray for you daily, I read, and for the people who influence you. You are so special, you know, and I love you so much. You are so special, you know. At 13, writhing with self-conscious self-loathing, I knew nothing of the kind. But the words must have touched a nerve, or else why would I have saved this little note when so much else has been tossed or lost? I was much more likely to be reading Trixie Belden on my camp bunk in the afternoon than Psalm 8. So the still-speaking God delivered the good news in a note from my grandmother, instead of reminding a lonely girl on the edge of womanhood that she was crowned in glory and honor, although she most assuredly did not know it yet. And 30 years later, like a book opened at just the right page, the words hit home again. You are so special, you know. And the prayer. Beautiful grandmother God, thank you for the messengers you send our way again and again and again to remind us of how special you have made us. Amen. Yeah, that was a pleasant one. I thought of my mom as I finished reading that. So it's good. I think all of us need to be told now and again that you are so special. It is especially hard, I think, for teens, because at that age, 13, as Jennifer was when her grandmother wrote that letter to her, they're often struggling with identity, and they think everyone is looking at them and examining them and judging them. And the ironic thing is, every single 13-year-old is thinking that, and they're all thinking of themselves and not each other, but they don't know that, and it feels like they're being judged about everything. So it's important every now and then to let people know how much they mean to you, and how much you care for them, and how special you really feel they are. Even if you think they know it, tell them sometimes. And I think God does that through the other people in our lives too, especially when we least expect it. And sometimes when we need it most, something like that will pop up, just like Jennifer going through the box and happening upon that particular letter. And it sounds to me from the tone of her devotion, she needed to hear that again. You are so special. And you are. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.